So today I thought that I'll go ahead and do a recent winter foundation routine for you guys. I know that I kind of did this in my previous video, but I thought I would go ahead and make a separate one and kind of talk as I do it and make it a little bit more in depth. And I apologize if you can hear music in the background. I like to listen to music whenever I do my makeup, so it's hard for me not to listen to music even if I am filming, so I do apologize for that. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already moisturized my face and I've already spritzed my face with my DIY toner that I created. And what I use is really just witch hazel and a little bit of water and then some vitamin skin oils, and you just shake it up and it works pretty good. It's very hydrating for me, so that's what I used to create my DIY toner, and I just put it in a spray bottle. So yeah, that's that. And so recently my skin hasn't been too dry in the winter. It's actually been a lot better this year. At the beginning of fall it was quite bad, but now it's actually getting better. But usually for winter I like to wear less foundation. What I really like to do is I like to mix these two foundation together. This is obviously the Maybelline FITMe Matte and Poreless, and I'm in the color 128, and then this is the Dr. G My Skin Mentor Pore Plus BB Cream. So that's what it looks like. And this one obviously it's really it's more on the cooler tone, so if I put too much of it, it makes me look really ashy. But I like to wear it as well because it gives me a nice coverage and a nice finished look to my skin. So usually what I would do is I would just mix them on the back of my hand. I need to get some more of this foundation because I'm almost out, and it's one of my favorite drugstore ones so far.
No, I refuse.
So I just like to mix it on the back of my hand, like kind of like equal parts amount, I guess you could say, and then I just dab it onto my skin. So just like so. I do like to start like a little bit at a time though, but in this case I'll go ahead and just dot my whole face, and then whatever I have left on my fingers I just kind of put it on my neck, and then I take my beauty blender that is wet and I just go ahead and stipple that on. And so what I like about these two foundations together is that they're not heavy on me at all, and I still prefer more on the matte side look, but the BB cream kind of helps to, I guess, make the other foundation less matte. I just tried screwing on this lid on the BB cream. I'm out of it today. This BB cream, the only thing I don't like about it is that it can look very ashy on someone with like more tan skin, but on me I find that it's okay and it covers really well. I guess the fact that it is kind of like an ashier BB cream, I don't know. I haven't used too many, but I do really like this one. And then obviously whatever is on my hand, I just go back in and kind of put a little more coverage. I always need a little bit more coverage around here for some reason. Like I don't remember ever breaking out that bad here, but a little bit more flaws and blemishes to cover there. And like another thing about the beauty blenders, I mean not beauty blenders, oh my god, why do I keep saying that? Another thing about the BB cream is that once it oxidizes, then it actually starts to match your skin tone a lot better. And I noticed with this BB cream that it will change its color to match your skin tone, so let's hope it does that. For concealer lately, I've been just using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the color Vanilla. I like the coverage and it's brightening, but it's not too brightening on me. I think it's because of the shade that I got. I do notice though that during the winter, I feel like my under eye circles are worse. Like they're just more visible for some reason. Usually whenever I use this, I have to make sure my beauty blender is really damp. And then I just put like a little bit under my eyes, and I do like to kind of drag it downward and a little bit to the side like so. And I'm just going to do one side at a time. And the reason why I say that I like to have my beauty blender more damp with this part is because if I don't, then I notice that this concealer tends to crease faster on me. because it's a little on the it's a little bit on the heavier side. So okay, so then once that is done, I like to go, usually technically if I do one side of the eye, I like to go right ahead and just powder it just so that it doesn't crease. I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color medium, so just that. And I'm just going to take the Beauty Blender and just kind of put it on one side like so, and I'm just going to go right in and just dab it. And this will just kind of prevent any excess creasing and like make sure it really stays put. And it also kind of covers my under eye circles just a little bit more. Once I do that, then I will go ahead and take a powder brush and take the same powder and just kind of lightly dust my whole face. I'm just kind of stippling it on. I'm not honestly really heavy with this. It's just to make sure that my foundation doesn't really move a lot. I forgot my primer. That's what I forgot. But you know what? I noticed my skin looks pretty good. Like, I usually just use a pore perfecting primer to just kind of cover my T-zone because I have a lot of big pores there. But for some reason today, my pores look pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job today. So I like to use this quad right here, and this is the Max Makeup Cherimoya 4-Tone Mineral Bronzer in the color 3. And this is, I got this like at Rue 21, so cheap, but it's so pretty. Like, honestly, it's super pretty, and it's so pigmented, and I like it a lot. That's all I have to say about it. And yeah, the lid broke, so usually what I like to do is I like to start off with bronzer contour first, and I'm gonna take a pretty small angled brush. This one I got from BH Cosmetics. Compared to my other ones, it's quite smaller and it's a lot more, like, I guess, packed together. I'm gonna pick up this color right here. It's like a really soft pinkish undertone bronzer, I want to say. That's how I would describe it. And I'm just gonna slightly put this on the side of my cheeks. And this product, like I said, is very pigmented, so I like to take my time on it. So once I kind of like get the area that I want to put my bronzer, I will go ahead and go in a little bit with this one, which is a little bit darker, and this one is more the contour color. And I like to just take a little of that some more and really just pack it on the hairline, and then whatever I have left I will start to kind of bring it up to my temples. Because of my hairline, I really like to contour this part. Even though my hair will be down, I like to anyways, just it kind of helps a lot for me. But I do have a very round face, so I usually like to just make my face look as slim as possible. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, and then now I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it down here and like contour this double chin that I'm having going on here. So I guess, like, if you look at it, it's kind of like a 3. I'm doing like a 3, but I'm kind of doing it in sections. I want it to blend out really nicely, so I'm doing it in sections. And I like to kind of just bring it down my neck, just to kind of blending it down even more, just to prevent any of those harsh lines. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some blush, and the color that I like to use is this one right here. Just because this one is a little bit more on the redder tone and this one looks a little bit more mauvey. And you guys know I'm not a big fan of blush, but I do like to wear it in the winter because it makes me look a little bit more youthful. So I'm going to use my Sigma dual fiber F50 to apply it onto my face. Okay, so usually for my highlight, I like to go a little bit more crazy in the winter, because if I do it in the summer, I obviously look super oily. So lately I've been liking to put like a little bit of a cream base and then put on a powder. So I'm gonna use this MAC cream color base in the color Luna, and it's just like pure white, but it's so pretty. So I'm just gonna take my fingers just like so, and then I kind of just like to tap it wherever I like to have my highlight. And this will just kind of like help me kind of lightly map out everything too. Okay, and then I like to follow that up with my Wet n Wild Fergie highlight in the color Rose Champagne Glow, and it just looks like this. Is it focusing? Oh, it looks like that. There. Yeah, it's super pretty. It looks really intense, but it's actually really not. That's why I like it. I have other more dramatic highlighters, but this one I like it that it's not too dramatic. Just a little bit of it, and then just put it like kind of on top. For lips, I just recently started doing this, but I've already am like in love with it. So on lips, usually on days where I don't really wear anything, I don't really like to put anything on my lips, just because honestly sometimes I do kind of like the lip, my natural lip color. But lately I've been really liking this Clinique Chubby stick in the color Super Strawberry, and for some reason it just makes my lip look so nice in my opinion. So I just like to put a little of this on, and it's so just a little bit of that on there. It's not obviously very pigmented, but I like it. It makes my lips feel really moisturized. Okay, so that is kind of the look. I'm not doing my eyebrows actually, because after this I'm going to be filming a Korean type winter makeup that I've been kind of inspired of doing recently as well. So I decided to kind of just split the video into two parts, just because I don't do that makeup on a daily basis and I kind of do this more. So I thought maybe that'd be a little bit more helpful. And yeah, so stay tuned for that other video. I'm actually gonna just film it right after this video. So yeah, all the products that I use, I will link them to my blog. But yeah, all the links, everything will be down below where you can find everything. Please check out my other videos as well. I would really appreciate that, and let me know what you guys think. And honestly, I would like to know what you guys use to go natural winter foundation routine as well. Like, what is the one thing that you have to put on? For me, I guess what I really have to put on is my eyebrows. Yeah, like, I mean, I didn't film it because I'm gonna do a tutorial, but if I did film it and I was to go out, if I had to choose one thing that I have to have on, is probably my eyebrows, because there are some days where my skin don't look too bad. I've gotten a little bit more accepting of how I look without makeup, so really proud of that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for dropping by, and please give me a like, and please give me a thumbs up if you like my video, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!